Bhaktivinoda Thakur talked about chanting. He said, it is also offensive to be inattentive while chanting. And this is the biggest challenge I have, is to be attentive while I'm chanting. So I would like you to comment and tell me how I can have better attention toward my chanting.
Well, it is a simple process. Prabhupada repeats the same concept in many of his purports in Chaitanya Charitamrita and Srimad Bhagavatam, that the chanting should be done with proper attention. Because as we know in Kali Yuga, there are so many disturbances. Just like every day through the newspapers, radio, television, computers, internet, there is a constant wave of Maya information, of topics relating to this world. And Prabhupada one time gave a very interesting story how his Guru Maharaj had a discussion with a very great Pandit, because during the manifested presence of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he was publishing 2 newspapers. One was from Nadia Prakash, and another one from Calcutta, where he was preaching there. So one very great Pandit came to him and says, how can you have so much information in these newspapers? So much information about the spiritual. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur replied that the spiritual world is so much greater than the material world. There is constant activity there. There is constant glorification of Krishna. So when we have 2 newspapers, that is very little. It can be done 24 hours a day. Of course, this is the vision of a Paramamsa. Same thing with Srila Prabhupada. He was 24 hours a day engaged. So the whole idea is to engage the mind, and to seriously engage the mind in hearing the name, to hearing the vibration of the name, and to think, but because the name of Krishna, the name, the qualities, the form, the activities, it's all related. Just like we see, we have the Krishna book. The Krishna book is a description of all the activities of Krishna. So while one is chanting Hare Krishna, one can think of the activities of Krishna. There's the name of Krishna, the qualities of Krishna, the activities of Krishna, the form of Krishna, the beauty of Krishna, and all these different literatures that are given by the great acharyas. And by remembering those, it will be easier to pay attention. But even if one has difficulty, as I quoted that verse from the Padma Purana, that simply by trying to get up a stairway, a slippery stairway again and again, eventually one will reach the top. So by chanting, even though there's problem, chanting again and again and praying to Krishna, please engage me in your service, like that, that will help. Hare Krishna.